Hi guys, I want to talk about loading databases into Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio. There's a couple of good ways to do this, and the key word here is flexibility. With all the new technologies and the legacy systems interacting now, you always have the possibility of compatibility issues. So you want to make sure you know more than one way to do anything. That way, if there's a problem, you can do it the alternate way. So let's connect to the SQL Server Management Studio. And we're going to be working with databases. So we will right-click on databases, and we're going to be performing a restore database. So we'll click on that. Click device, and we're browsing for the folder, add. Now in my file structure, I actually saved the backup file. It's in sample databases. And wide world importers full backup. Click OK. Click OK. And click OK. Now it's actually performing the backup. Good. So we're at 20%. It's going pretty quickly because this is a relatively small database. Now the backup file would be created possibly by someone, maybe somebody from Microsoft creating a sample database for people to use. Maybe someone in your organization created a database and wanted to be able to share it, so they created a backup. Or maybe you created a backup because you wanted to preserve your database in case, say you had to reinstall software. So there are many different reasons to use backups, but they are probably the easiest way to perform an installation. Okay, so we click on database, wide world importers. Now we're going to make sure that the data and the data structure were both restored. So click on tables, purchasing orders. I'm going to right click on that and select top 1000. So we'll make sure we have the data. So we have our structure and we have our data. Excellent. So it did perform the restore properly. So that's really good. Okay, now we're going to try the alternate method. So we'll close this, click on File, Connect Object Explorer. Just wanted to reset it. Okay, so we're going to work with the AdventureWorks. So right click on this. I'm going to show you how you actually create a script to be able to create a database. So click on Tasks and then Generate Scripts. Next. So what specific database objects do we want to create? We want tables, we want views, user-defined functions, and DDL triggers. And then now let's set the scripting options. The first thing we want to set is the location to be able to perform the save. So we're in the C drive. And sample database scripts, and we will call this AW1. And now this is an important step. Click Advanced, scroll down, and we're looking for types of data to script. Now notice that schema only is the default. Schema only would be if we're only working with the schema and we don't want to script the data. because this is a fairly it's kind of an intermediate sized database, it's actually going to take a long time to script the schema and data. So we're just going to create the structure this time. So click OK. OK. And then next. Next. So right now it's creating the script. OK, success. So click Finish. And now in order to run the script, what we would do is go to File, Open, File. So it was AW1. So we'll click that, Open. So we've loaded the script into our query window. We would click Execute, and it would execute it, and it would actually create the structure for AdventureWorks. We already have AdventureWorks created here, so we're not going to do that. But that's how you would actually create the script, and that's how you would actually run the script to create the database. This is great stuff, guys. It's very important to know. Like I said, performing the backup and then restoring the backup is a very easy process. And understanding scripts is a great way to learn, to be able to read the script and to be able to run it in order to create a database. Thank you.